So I saw an old video where somebody asked Charlie Kirk if he were to die, what would he want to be remembered for? And he said that he would want to be remembered for his Christian faith. And I think that this should be a turning point for us Christians to really think about, what does it mean to be a Christian? And what does it mean to be a follower of Jesus? Because I don't think that Christianity should be about debating people on whether or not it's a sin to be gay, whether or not it's a sin to be trans, whether or not it's a sin to get an abortion or not. The Bible commands us to love one another, be compassionate towards each other, help poor people, and speak up for justice. And I just don't see Charlie Kirk doing any of those things. I think that he was using the Bible to spread hate instead of to spread love. So as an example, this woman was asking him, like, you believe in the Bible as the word of God. In the Bible, it says that we're supposed to help the needy and help poor people, but why don't you think that the schools should be giving kids free lunches? And he's just like, well, show me a verse in the Bible where it specifically says that the school and the state is supposed to take our tax dollars to help poor people. And it's like, it doesn't say that in the Bible, but like, if it says that we're supposed to help poor people, why wouldn't you want that to be a way that we can help poor people, right? And obviously, me and you and everybody can just go and take money out of their pocket to help people, but it's just better if the government is helping as well, if we're already giving all these tax dollars, and instead they're just using our tax dollars to pay for genocide, right? And so it's just kind of an example of like picking and choosing Bible verses to follow, because there actually is no Bible verse that says that you shouldn't be trans, that you shouldn't get an abortion, that you can't be gay and get married. Like, there's not even a verse that specifically says those things, and Jesus never condemned any of those things. So now I'm seeing these conspiracies about how Charlie Kirk got shot by Israel because of the fact that towards the end of his life, he was starting to notice that Israel was actually in the wrong and that they are committing genocide against Palestinians, right? And because of the fact that Charlie Kirk has a large, like, Christian following, and a lot of Christians, you know, they support Israel because they think that's what you're supposed to do based on the Bible, and they just think that, like, oh, it's just a biblical prophecy, like, Jesus is coming, like, who cares that Israel's killing all these Palestinians because it's biblical prophecy, and don't worry, blah, 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 right? And so if Charlie Kirk, someone that they look up to, is going to start to criticize Israel, because he was saying in a video, like, how come no one's allowed to criticize Israel? Like, in the U.S., like, we're allowed to criticize the government. Like, when Biden was president, we were allowed to say things like, oh, we hate Biden, whatever. But, like, nobody's allowed to criticize Israel. Like, that's kind of weird, right? He was just starting to question Israel more, and Netanyahu didn't want that, right? And isn't it suspicious how Trump and Netanyahu tweeted at the same time that he was dead? And they were the first ones to tweet it. Yeah, probably because the person that shot him then texted them, like, oh, it's done, or something like that.